Is the bugger over yet? Hey guys! Today I'm going to review the Sensorites. It was made in 1964 and this is from the first season of Doctor Who, the very first season, and it's episode 7. So there was only one more story after this, and then that would be the end of William Hartnell's first season. The story stars William Hartnell as the first Doctor, and his companions are Ian, Barbara and Susan. So they're like his best companions, the first ones he had. Even though I like the William Hartnell era, I have to admit this story's as boring as hell. It's 6 episodes long and it was a struggle to get through. It's incredibly slow paced. I remember when I first tried to watch this story, I was taping Doctor Who on UK Gold on videotapes in the 90s, and I remember watching this one, and I managed to watch the first 5 episodes, and I couldn't stand to watch the last episode. I was that bored with it, so I actually knocked it off, even though I only had 1 episode to go. So this time round I watched it on DVD for the first time, and I'd never seen episode 6, so I finally managed to watch it, got all the way through it.
I fell asleep, couldn't stand the bugger.
There is bits in the story that I actually like, not many. I like right at the beginning, it's actually the best bit, the first few minutes, when the companions are in the TARDIS and they're chatting about the previous adventures. So that's really good, that. And there's also a very good shot where they exit the TARDIS and the camera's following them from behind, going out of the doors into the adventure, into the spaceship. So it follows them, tracks them out of the TARDIS. So that was a really unusual shot for the time. I also like the bit where Hartnell and Susan have a bit of an argument, and Barbara says Susan's just grown up. And also one of the most interesting bits is when Susan actually describes a planet. She doesn't mention it's Gallifrey, she just says a planet, and she mentions the sky's like a burnt orange and the leaves are silver on the trees. So it's quite a good description, because that's the orange skies used in the new show when they do that shots of Gallifrey. And in the story, Susan sort of like comes across as though she's got extra senses, so that's interesting as well. But apart from all that, it's crap. There's a strange cliffhanger for episode 1. The crew's walking around and they look through the window and they see a Sensorite outside. Looks bloody silly ending.
Was it the bloody window cleaner?
One of the worst things about this story is the actual Sensorites. They don't half look silly. Bloody leotard outfit thing, you can see like a zipper at the back. The masks look a bit daft, and the hairy kind of beard looks stupid. Also, the Sensorites are afraid of bloody loud noise, so if you shout, they cover the bloody ears. They don't like darkness, in fact they're frightened of the dark. So they've got no menacing factor at all. I'm surprised the TARDIS crew just didn't kick shit out of them all. Ian, one of the worst things about this story is there's a character called John. He's so bloody hammy. It's bloody ridiculous the way he gans on. Like he's supposed to be kind of possessed or something. Sensorites tampering with his mind and stuff. But Jesus Christ, he doesn't half put on a terrible performance. there's like a certain tone that the actors have to do when they're in a production, and you can't just stand out like a sore thumb like that. Like, they're all playing like as though they're in a children's sci-fi programme, which they are. He's bloody acting as though he's in One Flew Over the fucking Cuckoo's Nest. Bloody ridiculous. He could be bloody acting with Jack Nicholson the way he's going on. Bloody ridiculous. I think he was after a bloody Academy Award or Oscar or something. Bloody ridiculous. Starry-eyed bugger. When he gets his like personality back from all the brainwashing, he's still bloody hammy. There's not much bloody difference.
Give the power sword a fucking Academy Award. Jesus Christ.
Well, this story, there's just too much bloody walking about. And like, awful direction. There's scenes where, like, for instance, Ian's walking around slowly as though he's not wanting them to hear him. And it's supposed to, like, look as though it's dramatic. But it just bloody looks daft. Awful story, this. Another thing, I like Barbara. She's probably the best of the companions of that season. And she was on holiday and she's not in episode 4 and 5. They have her put on the spaceship up high for a couple of episodes. So she was a miss as well. There's really not a lot I can say about this story. I struggled to get through it. It's I'd class this as William Hartnell's worst story for pure boredom. Really dull story. If you can manage to watch it in one go, you're a better person than I am. I had to split it into 4 sections to get through it. Really dull, terrible, slowest story ever it is. So, out of 10, what would I give it? I'll tell you what I give it. I give it fuck all. That's what I give it. Bloody rubbish. So what do you think, Bones? Did you like it?
Worst bugger ever. I give it fuck all.
Everybody, bye. See you next time. Subscribe. Bye.